Hetepu, Assalamu alaikum, Namaste, Haru Nefer. This is Kasant Ma Kaparu with a special broadcast for you. And tonight we are going to perform a mini ritual. And this is because of the full moon, which is tonight on a Friday, which is Heteru's day. And I wanted to kind of like broadcast this so that all of you out there who are working on objectives in your life, who have things they want to achieve personally, or maybe you want to bless someone else. Maybe you have a friend or family member going through some challenges and you want to help them. Doing a ritual is the best way to assist them and to manifest good things in your life, because you're dealing with reciprocity. So in helping them, you help yourself. So the way we typically do this, and the best way to do this, is that we first and foremost have an objective that we want to achieve. And then we would go to the oracles and we would ask the oracle, what do we need to focus on in order for this to manifest? Now, I was planning to devote this ritual to the goddess Auset, Isis, because she is the goddess of devotion. She was so devoted to her husband, brother Auset. She traveled the world looking for the pieces to bring him back together to resurrect him. He was killed by his brother Set. Such devotion is what you need to accomplish your goals in life. And she basically signifies that. But also, what's more important about her, she is analogous to taking in or becoming pregnant, taking in a seed. And that seed, nurtured properly, will give birth to our desires. So that was the whole analogy behind her having the Immaculate Conception and giving birth to her son, baby Haru. And I have a little statue here of Auset, and you'll see her nursing Haru. So this is basically in the story of Auset, the Asarian drama. The story really focuses on her journey and what she goes through to bring Haru to adulthood so that he could challenge Set for the throne. But that's just not a story. It may seem so on the surface, but there is layers upon layers of meaning there, which speaks about you conquering your lower aspect, your animal nature. You resurrecting Osir within you, the God state within you. You becoming impregnated with an idea, a seed, you nurturing it to fruition. And that's what we're doing here. And of course, one of the correspondences of Auset, Isis, is the moon. And the moon is basically corresponds to the female principle, and the sun is the male principle, yin and yang. But it's important to understand that the moon has a direct effect on the tides, on the water in our bodies. So the idea is that during a full moon, your spirit, which is the subconscious mind, is open and receptive for programming. So whatever idea you take in to the subconscious mind, because it's open, will take root. And during the course of 28 days, the next cycle, if you continually nurture it and feed it the right things, then your desire will manifest. However, if you forget about it, if you don't nurture it, then you will abort the goal or abort the baby. Again, this is all analogous to the story of the Assyrian drama. So let's keep that in mind, of the wisdom of our ancestors and how they were able to communicate many different meanings on multiple levels through their allegories. So going back to what I was saying earlier, in terms of picking an objective, and the objective can be anything, but make sure that it's something that you are passionate about, something that you really desire to have. That is important. In fact, many would say must have a burning desire for it. Make sure of that, because if it's something that you can live without or do without, then it's not going to make an impression on your spirit. And consequently, you'll find that you're not nurturing that seed and it doesn't come to fruition. Now we're going to practice a visualization technique. It is important that you visualize your goal. Make it authentic. Visualize every aspect of it in detail. Even try to smell the aromas that would be at that particular location where your goal would be. But make it appear in the here and now, as if you have it now, not in the future, but right now. Embody that emotion and that feeling of possessing it. And then indulge in that emotion. Bask in it. It's okay. What you will see happen is that over the course of the next 28 days, you'll become more passionate about achieving the goal, more dedicated, and you'll be going at it with gusto. Now, as I alluded to before, one of the first things you want to do is do an oracle reading. Asking the oracle, what is it you need to focus on? Because the deities are really different aspects of you. You are the universe. You are God. But more importantly, these are intelligences that govern certain aspects of the universe. And you must find out what deity or what intelligence governs the acquisition of your goal. And then you must petition that deity and ask for its help and favor in acquiring your goal. It just so happens in the oracle's divine wisdom that when I did the reading of my objective and my goal, I went to the oracle of Tahuti and I got Auset. What a coincidence. And I got Wajet, Auset Wajet. Wajet is a very hot energy, a very passionate energy, a gun-ho energy. And as we talked about, Auset is devotion. So the oracle is telling me, Kasank, if you want to achieve your goal, you must be gun-ho. You must go at it with all of your being. Take the bull by the horns. Go after it. Let nothing stop you. Be devoted. So I thought it was befitting, due to the fact that I was going to dedicate this to Auset anyway, that I got Auset in my reading. Before I go into the meditation aspect, I'll take you guys through meditation. If you want me to do a quick reading on your goal, indicate that in the chat box. Just say, Kasank, do a reading for my goal. You don't have to tell me what your goal is. You can keep that secret if you want. But I'll know it anyway. So if you want to quickly do that in the chat box while I just prepare. One of the things you want to do is when you're doing your ritual is you want to have the right tools. And I have some oil here. This is Delphic Dreams. Helps me to get into a state of trance. All right. Put a little bit out on you. And if you have any crystals, you should hold those or put them near you to attract the right energy. So let me just say a tepu to some of the magi's in the chat room. Michael, namaste. Drew, Isis, a tepu. Kevin, a tep. Akeem, namaste. Kevin, I'm going to do a reading for you right now, Kevin, for your objective. All right? Kevin, you received, the oracle is saying, you received Harukahuti with a Shep's reading. Harukahuti is the warrior, enforcer of divine justice. He works with Ma'at to enforce the law. And you got a Shep's reading, meaning that whatever you want to do, you have to take into consideration cultural, legacy, and pay tribute to the ancestors. Harukahuti is the warrior spirit, meaning that whatever you want, you're going to have to go at it like a warrior. You have to be cutthroat. That's what Harukahuti is. He's cutthroat. Very aggressive. Very hot energy. Harukahuti is good for businesses. He's like a soldier in the army or the Marines. He goes at it. No talk. No deliberation. I'm going for it. It's not afraid. No fear. So you have Harukahuti governs your objective. And pay tribute to the ancestors as well. Hakeem, you want to raise Auset within you. You got the deity, the god, Sebek, Anubis. I talk extensively about him. He deals with the left brain, facts, logic, belief systems. This talks about getting your belief system in line, watching the beliefs that you harbor or let into your mind. It is said that if your beliefs are in line with truth, Sebek will open the way to your success. So petition Sebek, and he will grant you your objective of raising Auset within you. The oracle is talking a little bit about you may have some incorrect belief systems that you may need to deal with. Okay? Through Isis. All right, Isis, you got some issues going on here. The oracle's telling me. Not good, not good. You got Wajet twice. You got Wajet twice, and then you got Auset. You have too much hot energy, and it's preventing you from uniting and working with people. This is not good. Too much hot energy, too much aggressiveness. And Auset, learn to unite and work with people. Oracle is saying you have a problem with that. Okay? So petition Auset to help you. He's the uniter of Upper and Lower Egypt, uniter of the left and right hemispheres of the brain. He is the resurrected one within you, the God within you. While Jet is conflicting and causing problems in your life, that should not be happening. Michael, did I do the reading for you? Let's see this reading. Michael, you have got Sebek. You've got Sebek and you've got Geb. Geb. Geb is the health, the state of things in your environment. Okay? This is telling me that you have to be careful of your surroundings and who you hang around with. And definitely watch your health. That plays a major role in things. You've got Sebek, so you need to deal with your belief systems. What information are you taking in? Are you getting educated on what you want to achieve and how to go about it properly? You have to look into that. So petition Sebek to acquire your goal. I'm going to do one more. Wow, there's a lot of you guys that have like this issue going on with Sebek. So Wind Spirit, Sebek issue, Sebek Atep, same thing. I think a lot of you guys are having some issues with believing, feeling that your goal can be acquired, harboring the correct belief systems. getting the information necessary to achieve your goal, becoming educated on the path and how to go about it. I know many times that we may want to achieve something in our lives, but we do not think it's possible. One of the things I say is set your goals, set it high. Don't try to think too much about the details of how is it going to come your way. Allow the Spirit to figure all that for you. Okay? Allow the Spirit to do that. You want 500,000? Don't be shy about that. Say, listen, I want in the next year to make 500,000. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just set that goal. And then allow the Spirit to put in place the things necessary to achieve it. Your spirit is God within you. It is all-knowing. It is all-powerful. It will align forces to help you achieve that goal if you petition the right deity or intelligence. This is why, as Osirians or Cometians, we use the oracle, because the oracle tells us exactly the correct frequency, the correct intelligence, the correct energy to tap into to achieve our goals. We don't leave this up to chance. Others will tell you, well, just go out there and visualize it. Just go out there and visualize it. That's not what you want to do. You want to approach this from a very logical and intelligent perspective. We set our goal, our objective. We go to the oracle to see what deity governs it. We petition the deity on a full moon. We perform our ritual. And for the next 28 days, we devote ourselves to doing what's necessary in the physical realm to achieve our goal. That's how we do it. So let us now begin the process of the meditation, and I will guide you through it so that you can properly see yourself having the object of your desire. Now I want to say it again. Don't be shy. You can set your goal high. If you want that house, that car, but you must believe, which Sebek tells us, you must believe. Strongest thing you can have in this world is your faith. And you can perform magical acts with just your faith. All right? I'm going to take my crystals here. Hold my crystal. Feel free to bow your head and even close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Otherwise, you can look at the screen and I will guide you. I want you to relax. Relax your body, relax your mind. Sit comfortably. You can close your eyes or you can stare at the screen. Clear your mind of all thoughts, all worries, all concerns. Relax. I want you to visualize a yellow glowing light engulfing your entire body. It is warm, it is comforting. It puts you into an even deeper relaxation state. Feeling good, feeling relaxed. Let go of all concerns. Now, as this light engulfs you and becomes stronger, you become more relaxed. Let your shoulders relax and come down. Focus on your breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feeling good, feeling confident, feeling safe, feeling relaxed. Now I want you to visualize ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt. I want you to see yourself among the pyramids, walking down the desert. I want you to see yourself greeting other Kemetians as you walk through the crowded street. There are shops there, commerce is going on. I want you to walk toward the Nile. You will get to the water and you will look in the water and see a reflection of yourself. Relaxing, even more relaxed. Look into the reflection and ask yourself, who am I? Am I man? Am I woman? Or am I God? As you see the reflection of yourself in the water, you go into a more deeper state of relaxation. Now you look up and you see the many boats, the barges on the Nile, going up the Nile. You see the hippos, the crocodiles. Now up from the water comes something. What do you see? You see the goddess, Auset, Isis. She extends her hand and you take her hand and she guides you into the water. You are safe with her. She holds you in her arms as you float down into the water. Down, down. Now, I want you to return to present day. I want you to visualize your goal. See whatever it is that you desire. See yourself having it. Feel it, smell it. Hold it close to you. What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Picture it in Technicolor. How would you feel if you had that right now? Embody that emotion. Allow yourself to bask in that feeling of having acquired it. What does it feel like? Hold on to it. See now your daily routine. What is life like for you waking up, having the object of your desire? This is your new life. This is your new you. You're happy, you're content, feeling great, feeling wonderful, feeling like $1,000,000. You're a rock star. Now, if you receive the reading for your goal, see the deity in front of you and thank the deity for helping you to achieve your goal. Say Dwawu Sebek, Dwawu Harukuhuti, Dwawu Auset Isis, Dwawu Ma'at, Dwawu Haru, Dwawu Sekert, Dwawu Aser, Dwawu Tehuti, Dwawu Ptah, Dwawu Sekmet, Dwawu Nefes, Dwawu Amun, Dwawu Baset, Dwawu Ra. Feeling good, feeling wonderful, still visualizing your goal. Seeing your day-to-day activities, how life is with your goal. All is wonderful. The world is good. Life is good. And now you know the power and the secret that lies within you, so that any time that you want something, you know the process and the technique of acquiring it. Raul Nebuchadnezzar, Lord of the world. Thank you for putting an aspect of yourself within me. Thank you for leaving me the legacy of my ancestors to follow in. Thank you for resurrecting Auset so that I might know who I am and what I have to do to become my divine self. Raul Nebuchadnezzar, thank you for loving me, even though there are times I might curse you and wonder why bad luck has come upon me. Dwawu, for you creating Ma'at, unrequited love. And I understand that no matter what, you will always love me, even when I'm at my lowest. Dwawu, thank you for giving me your power, which resides within me. Dwawu, thank you for helping me to achieve my goals thus far. Dwawu, thank you for being with me at all times. never abandoning me. I understand that your love comes through Ma'at. Your devotion to me comes through Auset. Your righting the wrongs of the world comes through Harukahuti. You bestowing wisdom onto me through Tahuti. You giving me your power through Sekert and Patah. You giving me the energy, the force through Ra, and giving me good health through Geb. And I pledge to you to harbor the correct belief systems through Sebek. And I pledge to you to exercise my will to live truth through Uru. I pledge to you to live truth through Ma'at. And now, see yourself smiling, happy that you acquired your goal. Relax and take comfort that all is good, all is wonderful. You are complete. You are at peace. You are happy. You are Nechem. You are joyful, like the goddess Heru Hathor. She fills you with joy and happiness. Take a last moment. Visualize the goal. See it. See your daily life with the goal. Know that it is not coming. It is here in the now moment. You have already acquired it. All right. If you had your eyes closed, please open them. As we come back to this fourth dimensional plane and experience, and we know that we go through this experience because Neter needs us, because Neter has infinite power, infinite wisdom, but does not have experience. So Neter needs us to have that experience so that it may better understand itself. And I hope this was of benefit to all the Magi's. And I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get to everyone to do a reading. But the next time we have one of these sessions, I'll make sure to get through as many people as possible. And you can always do the readings on your own by getting the Meduna Tir cards or your I Ching book and practice on your own. And speaking of that, it is important that you continue this session on your own for the next 28 days. Do meditations periodically. Set up in your house a mini shrine or an altar and meditate. Doesn't always have to be on a full moon, but meditate and see yourself as having the object of your desire. Feel it, embody the emotion. One of the most important things that I do is that as soon as I wake up in the morning, I meditate. I see my goal. Because in that first 30 minutes upon you waking is when the spirit is very receptive to suggestion. And if you continue to do that consistently every morning, it will have such a powerful impact on your life. It will change your life. But you have to be Auset. You have to be devoted to that. Even give yourself a little bit of time before you go to work to wake up an extra 30 minutes early to do that meditation. And it doesn't have to be a full-blown meditation. It could be just you getting ready for work. As you're getting dressed, visualize yourself with the goal. I'm not going to say her name, but when I was deep into the film industry, there was this actress I was really fascinated with, and I wanted to work with her. Actually, I guess I can tell you her name, Angela Bassett. And I would visualize myself on the set directing her. I did that visualization for no more than 4 months. Next thing I knew, I was in LA having dinner with her. Me and her having dinner. And it came about because I had a friend who moved to LA who actually started working on a sitcom. And one of the special guests on the sitcom was Angela Bassett, who he became friends with. And he called me out the blue and he said, Kasank, when are you coming to LA? I said, I don't know. He says, well, whenever you come, I could arrange for you to meet Angela Bassett. I was like, are you kidding me? So I flew out there thinking, I'd probably have a quick meeting with her, maybe say hi and bye. I was actually screening one of my films and she said that she would come to the screening and then she would have dinner with me after. I was shocked. I was like, whoa, this magic works. I was like, this magic works. This is right after she did the Tina Turner movie. She was in top physical condition, top physical shape. So she was very classy woman. But that just to show you how powerful your magic can be. You need investors. You need to meet important people, meditate and see yourself meeting them. And watch how synchronistically things line up for you. You need a better job, more pay? Meditate, visualize it, feel it. And out of the blue, your boss will come to you and say, listen, I'm gonna give you a promotion and I'm gonna give you 25% more pay. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret before I go. For most of my life, I struggled with anxiety. And if any of you guys know, anxiety can be a killer. So whenever I would meditate, the anxiety would kick in. And I would do readings and get the sebek tem. That means my belief system. That means, because sebek also deals with the nervous system, anxiety. So I had to get my sebek in order. I had to work on that. And then when I started to work on that, things started to line up. So if you have trouble meditating, have trouble sitting still, have a bit of a nervous system anxiety, don't worry about it. You can overcome that. You can work that out. This is why we have the oracles to tell us what we need to do. So lastly, before I go, I want to thank you all and just please consider donating to the channel so we can continue this. Also, if you liked this session, if you really like this is just a piece of the pie. I'm going to be doing next week the full-blown hypnosis sessions on Patreon. Go there, become a Patreon supporter, on the Assyrian tier level. Pick the Assyrian tier level. And twice a month, we'll be doing hypnosis session where I will put you into a deep state of trance and seed you with what you need to do to manifest the things in your life. And this is going to be ongoing training, ongoing hypnosis sessions, because you need that. As I said before, if you walk away from this session and you don't nurture the baby, you'll abort it, meaning that you don't feed and nurture that seed that I just planted within you. It won't come to fruition. For 28 days, you have to do your meditations. Very important. This is powerful stuff. You don't have to do it every day. Try to do it every other day. You don't have to do it for 30 minutes. You can do it for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is you can do, get it in. I'd rather you do 5 minutes and not do it at all. But you're going to see some phenomenal results in your life. Of course, you'll all attribute it to coincidence. You'll say, oh, it's just a coincidence that happened. I live, and I am not lying. I live a magical life. There are things that happen in my life that defy explanation. All kinds of paranormal events happen to me. My friends and family members can attest to this. That's because I'm in tune with the universe, in tune with the spirits. Sometimes they manifest to kick my butt because I do something wrong, but that's okay. I'm still learning too. But I live a very strict lifestyle in terms of what I eat and meditating. I never allow anything to come between me and my meditation sessions, because I am crafting my reality. I am creating my world. And that is the most important thing in my life. People at lunchtime go out, get some food, they eat, they run some errands. I meditate during lunch. Not only do I meditate, but I meditate for 4 or 5 hours straight. Because I want to go deep into the underworld, deep into the subconscious mind. Because I know something that all of you should know. I am not perfect. I have junk in my trunk I got to work out. That's why I'm devoted to the meditation, to purging myself of those negative conditionings, those negative patterns that I have acquired through living in a Western world, those negative belief systems. To get rid of that junk because you're constantly being bombarded with it. So it's important that you have a strict schedule and do these meditations religiously, because you're activating your power. Now, if you do it right, if you meditate with your crystal, and every time you meditate and visualize your goal, there may be times when you don't have time to meditate. You may be dealing with the baby, dealing with a doggy, running late for an appointment. Well, in that case, just pick up your crystal, hold it in your hand, and because you charge it, the energy now will come into you. That's just a little shortcut, but don't do that all the time, because you need to meditate, you need to visualize. All right? Any last questions before I am out of here? Because I'm going to do some more meditation. I'm not finished yet. I got to do my stuff, you know? Let me see, Erica. Erica, she says, that's interesting, Erica. Let's see. Crazy, you just had a dream about birthing a beautiful baby girl, but because I did not feed her, she shriveled and shrank into dust. Oh, that's your subconscious mind communicating with you. It's be devoted. 27th hexagram of the I Ching, the great oracle I Ching. Read the 27th hexagram. Nurturing is symbolized by the mouth. What are you feeding your person? What are you feeding yourself? Is it the correct things? Or are you just putting junk into your spirit, which you don't want to do? It's the worst thing you can do. All right. I want to thank you all. And I want to say this is Kasank Ma Keperu, son of Maat and Tehuti. My aunt is the beautiful goddess Heteru. Until my next broadcast, I'm in Ra.